In this class, we are going to see about how to dock using Datawarrior tool. Before going to utilize Datawarrior tool, first we have to have a protein attached with ligand molecule. So before carrying out docking in Datawarrior, we have to download protein structure in PDB format along with its ligand from the PDB database. Since in this drug design class we have used this HIV proteases, so we have searched in the PDB database and found out this 2PBDW file will have HIV protease along with this inhibitor complex. So we have to download this PDB file from this particular database, PDB database. So once the file was downloaded in a PDB format, we have to open that file in the Datawarrior. Then one more file required for Datawarrior docking is that the SDF file, the QSR screened SDF file. So now we will open this Datawarrior and then we will open the SDF file which was screened through QSAR model. So in the drug designing class, we identified that two molecules through this QSAR screening through this Datawarrior. So we are going to dock these two molecules using this Datawarrior tool, and then we can use even 200 molecules for docking purpose. So this Datawarrior tool will take around 2 hours for carrying out even 200 molecules. For these two molecules we can carry out docking within 2 to 3 minutes. So now the SDF file is open now. Then we have to go to chemistry and then we go for dock structure into protein cavity. So once this tab open, then you have to right click the tab and then you have to load protein cavity from PDB file. So now we have to load the downloaded file from the PDB. So we have to load the downloaded PDB file. So it is already we have downloaded. So this 2PBW is the PDB downloaded from the PDB. So once you can see now the cavity is loaded from the protein file along with its ligand. So the ligand is, this is the natural ligand. You can see this is the natural ligand present in the protein. So now these two molecules is also going to dock in this particular cavity. Okay, now we are ready for docking. Okay, now we have to click OK. So the Datawarrior starts docking with this particular two molecules. Once docking completed, we will get the docking score along with the docking pose. So the best docking pose is actually displayed in this Datawarrior tool. So now docking is going on. Now you can see the docking is completed. Now you can see there is a new column is created in the selected SDF file. There you can see there are two. One is the docking score column. So two molecules displayed with different scores. One is -48, one is -50, and then the docked pose is also displayed here. So once docking is completed, so if you are using even 200 molecules, the molecules will display the docking score. So we have to identify the molecules with highest docking score you can select. So after selecting the docked molecule, you have to select the docked pose. See, now I am going to select this -50 as a docked molecule. Then you have to save this file by using this file, export selection as SDF file option. So once this will open, then now you have to rename the file like docked structure. Okay, so it will save in a SDF file format. Then here you can see structure column. So we selected the docked structure. That will be the column, and then the docking pose will be selected. You can, if you want to compare the natural selection, natural ligand binding site, you have to enable this include cavity and natural ligand option. If you are not need the binding position of this natural ligand, you can leave it as such. So if it is added, it will be useful for us. So I enabled that. Then you have to give the docking score as a name of the column to be taken for naming the SDF file. So now I will click OK. So now the docked structure is created in the, see now docked structure 1 is created as a docked pose. Okay, so this is how you can create docking by using this Datawarrior tool. If you want to see the docking pose through this Datawarrior tool, you can also see through this options available here. See, this is what the docked pose of the docked molecule with the help of this Datawarrior tool you can see now. So this is actually the natural ligand, and if you select, you can see the change of ligand. See, you can right click and you can remove this overlay. So once you remove the overlay, the natural ligand is removed, then the binding cavity and the ligand structures will be available. If you change the ligand, you can also see here the change of the structure. You can see now. If you change it, the molecules are changing now. So since we selected the second molecule, this is the our molecule of interest. So you can save this pose also by using this photorealistic image option. So, but it will take time. So if our system is well equipped with the RAM and graphic card, you can save this particular file as an image file by using this render option. So now you can see this, it will render. It will give the docked pose as a JPG file. Okay, so by using this Datawarrior tool also, we can save the docked structure image by using this render option, or you can use Discovery Studio for saving the structure of the docked complexes. Okay, so this will take a little bit of time depending upon the availability of graphics card and RAM. Okay, now we will see how to save structure by using this Discovery Studio. So as usual, we have to open this docked structure by using the Discovery Studio. So once the Discovery Studio is open, so you have to open the graphics page. So now this is the page, and you can also open the hierarchy window. So the hierarchy window is also open. So now this is the protein cavity displayed here, and this is the natural ligand, and this is the ligand of our interest. Okay, so to know the interaction of the or get the image of the docked structure, we need the original protein. So for this purpose, we have to already remove the protein downloaded from the PDB without the ligand. I'm going to open that edited structure from the PDB. This is the edited structure. That is just only we removed the natural ligand. So we have to import that structure. So this is what the protease loaded with our docked molecule. So now we have to select this protein as a receptor, and then we have to select this ligand as a ligand molecule. Then we have to select ligand interaction. Now you can see the interaction of the protein with the ligand. If you want to know, if you want to get the information about the amino acid, you can label the amino acid by right clicking here. By using this add option, you can change this amino acid and name. Okay, so you can name or you can give this ID, 3-letter and ID. You can give this 3-letter and ID. It will give isoleucine and other things. If you need a 2D diagram, and 2D diagram of the protein ligand interactions will be displayed here. So this is how you can get the ligand protein interactions, or you need any type of images, you can collect it from this Discovery Studio option. So this is how we can simply carry out docking using this Datawarrior tool. This is the image. You can save it as JPG. So now I have saved this, and you can see the saved file. See, now this is the structure saved from the Datawarrior file. Okay, so if you have a good graphics card, it will display a good structure. Okay, so this is how we can carry out docking using the Datawarrior tool. Thank you.